Hi, this is Mario Napa, and welcome back to my channel. When you think of Howey in the Hills, you think of the Howey Mansion, the Howey Market, the Howey Pier at Griffin Park, the Howey Docks. And did you know that there's a population explosion that's going to happen in Howey in the Hills? Stay tuned. Okay, what you see here is a map of Howey in the Hills, and the outline in red is where all the homes are now. This is the conservancy map for the Lake County school systems. You can see here's a development called Four Seasons at Lake Harris. They're going to have 650 new homes. This is age restricted. The plot plans are shown here in 4 different parts because it's so large. I'll leave a link up above where you can see this flyover in more detail. The second is reserve at Howey in the Hills, and this is 1,700 homes. This is shown on the map here where it's located. The next is the Simpson property, 275 homes. This is not age restricted. Here's the plot plan right here showing the Revels Road being redirected. This is the Carter Trust property shown here, which is on number 2 road, north of number 2 road. It's not on the conservancy map, so not everything on the conservancy map is up to date. This is Talisha shown here. This is 93 homes. Plot plan is shown here. This is under construction right now, and you'll see a video soon. This is Mission Rise, which I have no details on. This is not age restricted. This is the Thompson property, which is an old orange grove that's been cleared. It's subject to conservancy. This is Whispering Hills, which is not age restricted. I have no information on this one. This is Venezia Townhomes, which is not age restricted, and it does have a reservation in the school system. And this is Talisha Phase 2, which has 21 homes. So 4 developments I have no information on. So this part of the video, I'm going to fly over Howey in the Hills. And you can see some of the beauty and charm of this small town. And at the end, I will give you an estimate of the increase in population, where it's been, and where it has been in 2019, and what its projected increase if all of these developments get built. Now we're heading southeast towards Route 19. You see Route 19 coming into view. We're heading south here on Route 19, and you see Lake Hills Elementary School in the distance, and to the right of that would be the development called Venezia. That's been in progress for maybe 5 years, if not longer. I think it's probably mostly complete by now, but I'm not sure. Now we're heading to the lake. You see the dry grass from the lack of rain. Now we're heading north along Lakeshore Drive, and soon you'll see the Howey Pier at Griffin Park. At the top of the screen there, just in the way long far distance, is Lake Harris. The Howey Pier is going to be rejuvenated soon. They're going to give it some new boards and new coating of preservative. North of the pier, you can see the coastline is dotted with all these other little fishing piers, which are pretty nice. Now we're looking northwest, and in the distance, you can almost see the Howey Mansion. We'll get a closer look at that soon. See that little slither of water? That connects Little Lake Harris and Big Lake Harris, and that's where the Route 19 bridge is. Just to the east, or north rather, of what we were looking at, you saw some grassland or some cleared area. That was the Simpson property. Now we're heading back south. The Simpson property was an old orange grove that was recently mowed down. I guess that's getting ready for development. It's on the south side of Route 19, just past the intersection of 48-19. Now we're coming south on Lakeshore Drive toward the pier. You also see a boat ramp, which you could buy a key to get access to it and also get a sticker for your trailer. It's keys and trailer pass are sold on a yearly basis. I believe it's like $35, $40, I'm not sure. You can get it at Town Hall. It's a close-up of the pier. There's the boat ramp with a boat either going in or going out. If you're a weekend warrior and you like to fish on the weekends and you don't want to get clogged up in all the other community boat ramps, it'd be worth getting a pass and key for this ramp because it's hardly ever used even on the weekends. I mean, you may see 2 or 3 trailers there, so it's never a crowd. The pier and the boat ramp are just down Central Avenue from center of town, which is the intersection of Central Avenue and Route 19, and we're going to head that way in a moment here. That's where the Howey Market's located. It's the Howey Market, bird's eye view. It's a neat little store. It's got unique food items. They make sandwiches, ice cream. You can get ice cream there. My wife and I have gotten sandwiches there and walked down to the lake and sat there in Griffin Park, had lunch. Now we're going to go north a little bit into town and see the Howey Mansion. The Howey Mansion was built in 1925. The architect was Catherine Cothiel Budd. It was sold in 2017 to a couple of real estate investors from Orlando. It sold for $480,000. Apparently, I was on the market for only 9 days and there were 10 offers made. The new owners are Brad and Clay Cowherd. They do restorations, period restorations. This has now been restored for weddings and other special events. It's really beautiful inside. There, you could go on Google Maps or just search for the Howey Mansion on the internet. You see pictures of some of the restorations. You could take tours of the mansion, I think on weekends. They did a wonderful job, at least from what I can see from the photographs. I don't want to post any of the photographs here for copyright reasons, but they are They did a wonderful job. It's a beautiful building. It's on the National Register of Historic Places. I'm not sure what that associated outbuilding is, but if you take a tour, I'm sure you'll find all about it. Okay, the last section of video is a development called Talisha. It's 93 homes, and there's Talisha Phase 2, which you'll see in a moment. It's just land cleared right now. That's got 21 homes. This is not age restricted, so it's got a population factor of 3.1. I'll say this now instead of later, it'll save me some time, but age restricted communities have a population factor of 1.9. Non-age restricted 3.1. So those are the factors that the planning department uses to try to project population. So in the next section, I'll show you all of the developments. It's actually there's 10 developments being proposed for Howey, 6 of which I have numbers for, 4 of which I don't. Talisha is the homes are fairly large. I'm not sure what the price range is. It's built by Dream Homes, and it's been in the works for maybe a couple of years now. If you look closely at the lots, they're fairly small considering the size of the homes. I think that's pretty common these days because land is getting so expensive. They just try to pack them in as close together as possible. Hard to imagine that any of these homes could fit a pool in their backyard, but maybe they can. Luckily, they live close to Griffin Park and they can bring their kids down there to play. You can see how close it is to Lake Harris. Quite a few retention ponds and wetlands in this community. Guess that's what happens when you build on a swamp. So that cleared area there is Talisha Phase 2. Looks like it was almost an afterthought. They had to go through one of their lots to get to the new section, because there was not a road there. If you looked at the plot plan I showed you previously, there was no road there. Looks like a house was going to go there. They probably purchased the land next door and drove through one of the lots to get there. Look at all that green area, green trees, and you're not going to see that much anymore. I think that's Venezia in the distance. So subscribe, click like, and leave comments below if you like videos like this. I'll try to keep people up to date as to what's going on. That's Phase 2 right there, the cleared area. In the next section here, I'm going to show you the population projection. You can see for the 6 developments that I have numbers for, you multiply it by the population factor, you add it all up, the total increase is going to be 6,641. Current population, at least in 2019, it was 1597. So that's a population increase of 410%. So it's going to be 5 times greater than it is today if all of these homes get built. What roads are going to be able to handle this? Route 19 and Central Avenue are pretty crowded right now. Number 2 road as well. So we'll have to hope Lake County does its job. Stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching.